wanted to talk about some of my moving meditations that I've gone through that have really helped me in a really deep way, and it's something you just have to get really deep into, just like a sitting meditation. If I was to sit here and get deep into a meditation, then I could keep going and going until I just feel like I've emptied all that kind of nonsense that's put into my head and my body. And the same thing, if you're doing that with your body, you kind of want to empty out that nonsense of just like walking and sitting and moving like this, but not like flowing. And moving in every way that we can is good. And also moving in one way is good, but we have to kind of free our body, let our body do some of that talking and do some of that exploration of what is going on in your body. So when you get outside into nature and into maybe the gym, you go to the gym and you like pick up a weight and you kind of move around with it in various different ways that you don't really think about or plan. It just kind of happens. You just follow your body as it's moving. So one of the things that I'll do, or I have done, I need to get back into it to really get the benefits again. One thing that I would do is just go out in the park. I would find the parallel bars, I would find a tree, find a bunch of trees, and I just climb around and play around on them. And I do all sorts of inversions. I do all sorts of swinging around. I do all sorts of things that are like yoga, like tai chi, like climbing, like strongman type things, like obstacle course and parkour and just like pole dance and like regular dance and just every kind of discipline you can think of. That's what I'm doing. It has no label. It just is what I'm doing for that movement practice. It's just what my body wants to express and to explore and to feel. And a lot of people look at like one discipline and they're like, alright, I'm going to do that. But they really haven't freed their body or their mind because they're still in a system. You don't want to take part in any kind of system because you're an individual. You create what you seek and what you desire. So you can manifest and create and move and free yourself and also discipline yourself whatever way you choose. And once you find that freedom and you allow that freedom, then you can set yourself to a path, to a dream, to a goal, and you work towards that, and you explore towards it, you flow towards it. It's really, there's a certain amount of intention and a certain amount of just allowance. So try to get somewhere where you can have anywhere from 1 to many hours just out in nature or out in the gym that has a lot of space that you can kind of play around with things, that has monkey bars or kettlebells or ropes or whatever, anything, any tool that you can use and play around with your body, and just get into playing, like feel good as you move and let your body just enjoy letting itself loose. Because sure, yoga is very enjoyable after you're done your practice, but you also want to have a spontaneous time. You want to have spontaneity of your mind and also your body. And that's just like what all the movement culture stuff is all about. Like all of that is to allow yourself to create and to allow yourself to move in a different way, and that gets you to think in a different way. So another great tool is music. Music is so powerful. It will get you to doing so many cool things. You'll just move your body in a new way, and plant teachers are great too. Most people know them as like psychedelics or whatnot, but I call them plant teachers because they are from the earth and they are teaching us something. They have a wisdom that should be respected and revered, and if you respect that, you get so much more, and you also give so much more. So having that balance of giving it what it deserves, its respect and its peace and its bliss, and then having and receiving what it gives to you, what it teaches to you. And another thing on just spontaneous movement, like that can be developed tandem with disciplined movement. And the more disciplined movement you develop, the better your spontaneous movement is going to be. If you're strong, if you're going out there and you're lifting rocks and trees and climbing and just like dancing in a different way, like just hanging with one arm, like kind of like shaking yourself on a tree, like that's gonna loosen you up really well, and it's also going to get you to have a lot of fun, and you'll be able to inspire a lot of people to just loosen up and to get out of their minds and out of their bodies, really, like just being whatever it is that we are, just fluid and loose and yet powerful and creating. So like that's why I really enjoy it. It's like I don't know so many people who are both as strong as I am and as spontaneously creating these things as I am. And I also don't know that many people who are like as like disciplined in yoga, who are like doing these things where they would really benefit if they maybe discipline their body in a new discipline for strength or something else. There are some people who come to mind, and I'm really like happy that they have their strength and their yoga, but like I just want it to blend. I want it all to blend. All of the movement is just that. It's movement and it's play and it's exploration. It's creativity. So just try to get a new understanding of those things in your head and in your body. So yeah, enjoy your movements, enjoy your playing, enjoy your explorations. They're all really sacred things, and you can learn a lot from them. So carve out some time for that. You can still be disciplined about it, like, hey, I'm going to set aside 1 or 2 hours or even the whole weekend just to go move out in nature or wherever. Just find a good space. Some gyms can have a really good space. The last gym I was at, it had this beautiful turf and monkey bars and like box jump things, and I was doing like these kettlebell like stretches of my shoulder, like hanging off the box. So like you can get so creative and like use so many different tools, use so much beautiful and also like motivational music. So get creative, start creating awesome movement. That is like one of like the nearest and dearest things to me, is just getting people to move and getting myself to move. So with that, I love you guys. Peace out.